Welcome back to Up Front. We are continuing our discussion on the race for the White House with a look at the role of organized labor in the upcoming election. National labor unions have, of course, traditionally backed Democratic candidates, but could Donald Trump's call to bring back jobs from overseas and tear up trade agreements have appeal to some union members? We're asking the Secretary-Treasurer of the National AFL-CIO, Liz Shuler. It's good to have you on the program today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll talk about Donald Trump in a moment, but first, describe for me the role you envision for organized labor in the fall presidential race.
Well, I think the role for labor is going to be almost a truth squad role where we get the information out, we're educating and activating not only union members, but folks who work for a living. And we think this election is going to be so incredibly important that we get a focus on the issues. We have, obviously candidates in the race that have very different positions on issues like pay equity and raising wages and health care and retirement security. And so that'll be our role, is to make sure that information's getting out there.
So let me talk about Donald Trump for a moment, since that's what all conversations ultimately end up being about, it seems like these days. But the fact is that he is a different kind of candidate for a Republican nominee. He's talking about tearing up free trade agreements. He's talking about bringing back jobs from overseas. Some of those are very popular with some of your fellow union members.
Right.
They like those ideas. Is he a wild card for Democrats in the fall?
Right. Well, we are happy to see the issue of trade actually being front and center in this campaign. Candidates on both sides of the aisle are talking about the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which we know is going to have a devastating effect on jobs in this country. And never before in a presidential race have we seen so much attention being paid to the issue of trade. So that's a good thing. But it's not the only issue that we're focusing on. And we hope that working people will educate themselves and make sure they know the stark differences between these two candidates on issues like paid family leave, paid sick leave, equal pay for women, raising the minimum wage, and trade is just one of many issues.
These are not women's issues, but they do affect working women.
That's right.
In a big, big way.
Right, and I think that's a good point, that these aren't just women's issues. We know that women are 40% of breadwinners in the country, so they're making financial decisions and having a financial impact on families. And so when women aren't paid equally, 79 cents on the dollar for women overall, 63 cents for African American women, and 54 cents for Latinas, that pay inequity is actually affecting the entire family's abilities to succeed in the economy. So we can't just label it a women's issue.
Working women is something that is a priority with the AFL-CIO.
That's right.
Now. Has it always been that way? Has that changed?
Well, actually, most people don't know that we represent 6.5 million women in the labor movement. So we're the largest working women's organization in the country. And we are on the front edge of pushing for policies that are relevant to women's health in this economy. And so whether you're talking about raising the minimum wage, which we know union members with a collective bargaining agreement have higher wages, but minimum wage workers are 2/3 women. And so if we raise the minimum wage, it'll be a huge stimulus for women in this economy. Paid family leave, fair schedules. A lot of times women are working in precarious situations where they can't even plan for their families because they don't know when their schedule, when they're going to work even 24 hours before their shift starts.
How much clout does organized labor have anymore? People see the numbers dwindling, people who belong to unions or have a family member who's a union member.
Right.
How much clout do you have?
Well, we are still, we think, the last institution left standing that can advocate for all working people in this economy. And we think unions are more relevant today than ever. We hear a lot about inequality, that the wealthy are getting wealthier and the rest of us are suffering in the economy. And how else are you going to exercise your power or have leverage if you don't come together collectively? And that's what unions are all about.
So are you looking at young people and women as potential growth areas for the union movement?
Absolutely. Young women, people of color, the growing sectors of the economy and retail and service sector are the industries that we really need to have a collective voice in. And so when we lift the voices of working people together collectively, it's better for everyone.
Liz Shuler is the Secretary-Treasurer of the National AFL-CIO. We appreciate your time today. Thanks very much for being with us. Coming up next on Upfront, what's in your water? And remember, you can keep the conversation going throughout the week by following me at Mike Gousha.